Welcome back to Trials and Tribulations. Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? Well, only one thing to do now. Time to break some psycholocks.
Take that!
The night of the crime. Alright, now you're gonna tell me what you really saw last night. Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. And then, it was on fire! The bridge was on fire! Dusky Bridge caught on fire? Are you saying you saw it with your own two eyes? Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth. There are still 3 psycholocks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? Where, you say? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the damn question. I was in my own room, by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean, there? It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room. Let's do a little mapification. A little cartography, if you like. What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from there. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? I'm having a lot of fun doing the Larry voice. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then, where were you? You don't know that I wasn't in my room? So where was Larry, and why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. I know. Heavenly Hall. There you go. The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall. Why would I be hanging around in this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and it could fall apart at any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet. Uh-oh. In other words, you've just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. That's nice. Now tell me. That's good reaction, Edgeworth. Just, that's nice. What were you doing in this cold little shack at night? That's what you might call a fair decor. I think you mean affaire de coeur. That's my best French accent, guys. I hope you like it. Could it be you were waiting for someone? I like this stupid way he sticks out his tongue and scratches his head. And then goes all starry eyes. I believe that last night, you were waiting for this person to come meet you. Iris, age 25, the defendant. There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this. I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy. No doubt, because of my chilly glare. So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? You got something that... I'm starting to sound more and more like Xavier Renegade Angel. This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. I don't know, this blackmail letter?
Take that!
Here's your evidence. And here's the can. Hey, give me that back! You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway? That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that? You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh! First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says, salutation here. Oh, well, that's what it said in that book, Letter Writing for Dummies. This is great. I love this little... You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris. What? I'm so sorry. This is where I didn't actually realize I didn't actually look at the letter, and sure enough, it says salutation here. Make sure you come, unless you want your secret to be exposed. What do you mean, make sure you come? Never mind. Unlock successful. Alright, Larry, time to talk. Time to open that big mouth of yours. Are you ready? No, stop. So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag. Threatening a young lady like that. Oh. Wait, hold up. What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal. What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break. It's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love? What? What did you just say? My love for her burns so hotly it could melt all the snow on this mountain. Oh, then what is this secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy, don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want Old Lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair. Alright. Then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Give me a break. It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh! Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal? It's 'cause Edgy gave me that scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it? That's what all those huge locks were about? I don't understand why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down. But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy is still hiding something. I know it. What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. You know, the last episode I was complaining about Gumshoe being so stupid, but this is a great moment for Gumshoe right here. He's actually being really smart. What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or the other. One way or another. Whatever the American expression is. I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge. Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. What doesn't? If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning. What? When? Where? Why? How? Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. Ah! Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No! What's wrong, sir? Does this mean I have to do it all over again? Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning? I've just about had it with this harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand. Da da da. To be continued. Excuse me. Do 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 do. On to the trial. Or part 1 of the trial, anyway. I don't know. February 9th. Hey, that's my mom's birthday, February 9th. There you go. Oh my, Mr. Lorisse feels that way about me? Apparently, he isn't aware of your real secret at all. This is no time to be embarrassed. I'm sorry. I'm just hardly accustomed to that sort of thing. Worry not, and in any case, whatever it was that he saw on the night of the incident, mark my words, I will drag it out of him. Does that mean Mr. Lorisse is the witness today? No. I believe that none will be the first to take the stand. Sister Bikini. She claims to have seen the very instant in which you carried out the crime. I just want to ask you one last time. It really wasn't you who killed Miss Elise Donim, correct? That is correct. It wasn't me. Very well, then. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes? You are a prosecutor, aren't you? Are you sure about this? If your true identity is revealed, don't worry. I've made the necessary arrangements. I see. Iris. It is a prosecutor's job to doubt people. But right now, I am a defense attorney. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people, and to believe until the bitter end. That's what my friend told me once. Mr. Edgeworth, you're getting all romantic for Phoenix, right? Whether or not I am fit to do the task I have been entrusted. Very well, sir. I leave my defense in your capable hands. Let the trial begin. 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, courtroom number 7. Court is now in session for the trial of Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Crickets. The defense does indeed appear to be ready. However, the same cannot be said for the prosecution in this case. Indeed. I'm not sure I like such a blatant waste of this court's time, you know. An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean that the prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove this case. It would seem this case is already over before it had a chance to begin, you know. I'm ready to announce my verdict at this time. This court finds the defendant...
Objection!
Oh boy. The prosecution stands ready. I'm gonna try to do a German accent, but I'm gonna be terrible. And you are? Franziska von Karma, prosecuting prodigy. Von Karma, you say? Perchance you wouldn't be of any relation to the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma. Legends are a thing of the past. I am a von Karma, that is all. Upon a special request, I flew in today for the purposes of prosecuting this case. You did? Then you must be quite a big shot, eh? By the way, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. I'm almost certain that I've seen you somewhere before, or am I just imagining things? You look very much like a prosecutor I met once. I believe you are imagining things, Your Honor. Miss von Karma, do you have anything to say? There is no such weakling as this man among those of the prosecutor's office. There isn't? But I'm sure once before... Ack! I told you, there is no such weakling. What is that, a whip? I'm not sure I care for such a thing in my courtroom. Bailiff, remove that whip.
Hold it!
I have no objection to the whip. Of course you don't, Edgeworth. You're a Castlevania character. Of course you're whipping stuff here and there. The prosecution can wield a whip or drink 17 cups of coffee, but there's still only one truth. This promises to be interesting, Mr. Edgeworth. I'd expected to face Phoenix Wright here today, but looking at you now, maybe this is what I have been waiting for all this time. Miles Edgeworth, I will not allow this chance to crush you slip through my fingers. The hard time I have with German accent is it always turns into either French or Russian. It's like, ugh. The stage is set. Now continue with the proceedings, Your Honor. Very well, Miss Von Karma. With as little whipping as possible. The murder victim is the famed picture book author Miss Elise Donim. Her body was found in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. She had been stabbed through the torso by a ceremonial sword from a golden statue. The sword in this picture is the weapon in question, correct? Very well. The court accepts this photo of the crime scene. Crime photo added to the court record. There is no mistake. This was the doing of Sister Iris. After all, there is a witness to her crime. Very well. Please bring this witness to the stand. And so it begins, my first and last trial as a defense attorney.